Hey Z, you in the studio today? Fiona, if it's a day that ends in Y, I'm in the studio painting. What's up? Just sitting at press, not writing. Well, why aren't you writing? Bad girl, go write. I can't write if I don't have anything to write about. Writer's block, again. Yeah, what can I say? I'm in a slump. The creative Titanic has hit the iceberg. Writer's block is the ultimate form of narcissism. The world is a massive place full of literally everything. You can't find one? Maybe it's more that I can't choose one. So it's a matter of indecision. Don't you ever get indecisive about what paintbrush to use? Of course I do, but I eventually just pick a brush. Different disciplines, I suppose. Well, something will come. It always does. You're a human dynamo, kid. The espresso is especially good today. Strong, too. Hitchy did a great job. As always. Now, how could it be especially good? It's the same espresso they always use. I don't know, it just tastes different. What can I say? How so? Explain. I don't know. Less bitter, but not in a bad way. So you're saying you prefer your espresso bitter? I prefer it strong. So is it strong? It's very strong. Well, there you go. Shouldn't that get the creative juices flowing then? It's a legal performance-enhancing drug, right? Yeah, that's why I'm here every other day. What do you think? I can't drink caffeine and then paint. My hands shake too much. Well, I just hope that some type of inspiration hits me soon. I have a deadline on this story, you know. The people are waiting. Yeah, you and your people. What can I say? I have fans? So who else is in the coffee shop? Maybe you can steal a little bit of their essence like you love to do. I don't love to do it. I have to do it. It's a complicated thing. You wouldn't understand. Excuse me, I wouldn't understand. Are you not talking to an artist right now? Oh, yes, of course. And speaking of which, I am so looking forward to Art in the Park this weekend. Yeah, well, I'm not. I'll be lucky if I get this piece done in time for next year's Art in the Park. Really? You're that far away from finishing it? No, I mean, it's done, but you know me. I'm going to poke at it and prod at it until someone pries it from my cold, dead hands. Well, do you want me to just pick it up and take it to the gallery now, then? Nice try, Hemingway, but you've got writing to do. There's a few people in here that could possibly inspire a masterpiece or two. Oh yeah, like who? Well, anyone could inspire a masterpiece, you know? You can look at anyone and find a life worthy of high art. Everyone has an arc. So what about mine? What's the masterpiece of my life? It's yet to be written. Perhaps it's not supposed to be written at all. Perhaps it's supposed to be painted, or sculpted, or sketched, or emblazoned in fire across the sky. Now that would be high art. So I wish you would tell me about this painting of yours. Oh, you'll see it this weekend, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it, I just want to know what it's of. You know my work, it's not of anything, it's abstract, it's a mood piece. Alright, so what mood is it then? Blue Tuesday morning, chance of showers. Really? Is that the title? Yeah, the working title. I like that. Has a nice weatherly ring to it. We'll just keep it between us for now. Z? Fiona? I think my inspiration just walked in. What do you mean? Who is it? Oh my god, Z! It's Barry! Oh, damn it, Fiona, you went and made me spill my turquoise. Well, excuse me. So wait a minute, you're talking about Barry, your ex-bandmate? And boyfriend, yes. But that was so long ago, who cares? Just put your head down and get to work. But what if he sees me, Z? Maybe I should just leave. I can write from home today, I need to let the dogs out anyway. No, Fiona, we talked about this. You've accomplished a lot since all of that stuff. You need to hold your head up high and show him that you've made it. The best revenge is living well. So how am I going to show him that? Order a second shot of espresso? No, just look proud. Keep your back straight. Don't put your head on the table. Oh, it was already on the table, wasn't it? Yeah, maybe. But I think I've found a pillar I can hide behind here. So you're going to hide behind a pillar the entire time you're there? Well, you said that I have to stay here, so I'm going to stay here. I told you to stay there and keep your head up. I didn't tell you to hide behind essential infrastructure. Wait, okay, he ordered. He's sitting down, and he's facing the outside window. Oh, thank God. So what did he order? Same old, even after all these years. Lavender vanilla latte. Oat milk. Disgusting. So, what happened between you two? Just get back to your sad Tuesday morning and leave me out of this. I'm only trying to get your creative juices flowing. Well, you're making them flow in the opposite direction. Come on, talk about it. What happened? I told you what happened. He wanted to take the band in a more electronic direction, and I was more of a traditionalist. Oh yeah, that's right. 3-chord Fiona. I forgot. Well, traditionalism is very important to me, and I thought it was very important to him too. So you just thought that the sounds you were making with your instruments were more important than love and commitment? Why would you say it like that? This stuff is important. If it isn't, why are you wasting your time painting right now? I didn't say it wasn't important. I just said, is that really the only reason? I mean, I've always wondered. Well, you can keep wondering, but it's not going to serve any purpose for you because there's nothing else. It was creative differences, that's it. So, did he ever continue with Sea Salt Surprise? You know he did. I know he did for a little while, but it's not like I follow them on Bandcamp or anything. Do you? Yeah, I might, but it's just out of curiosity mostly. And how are they these days? Well, it's not exactly they now. What do you mean? Technically, Barry is the only official member as of now. So he's basically just recording all of the music himself on his laptop, or at least that's what it sounds like. Oh, really? That's so sad. How many followers does he have? Counting me? 2. And he's the other one. Well, no one's ever gone broke underestimating the tastes of the American public. Well, he seems hard at work at something over there now. He has his laptop out and his headphones on. So he's over there making some beats. Yeah, something like that. His head is bobbing up and down like an aggrieved chicken. The aggrieved chicken. A surefire hit. As long as he doesn't turn around and look at me, he can write a song about any barnyard animal he wants. Well, maybe that's what I need to be listening to today. I swear, Fiona, this painting. Oh, come on, that's because you're looking at it too much. It's my painting. How am I not supposed to look at it? But you're picking at it. Oh, I am not picking at it. Somehow I don't believe you. I've seen you pick before, and I have a feeling you will pick again. Pick off. So how does this art in the park thing work anyway? Is it a sale, a show, a competition? All of the above. There's 10 judges that walk around critiquing everything. It's totally nerve-wracking. I'm going to have to hit the complimentary champagne pretty hard to get through it. So that means I'm going to have to babysit you the whole night? You would have had to do that anyway. Do you know who one of the judges is going to be? No, how should I? Tyrone Bigsby. Isn't that a character from 90210? Someone's jerk dad or something? I swear, I can't even talk to you anymore. All right, I'm sorry. Tyrone Powers, what about him? Tyrone Bigsby, Fiona. Bigsby. All right, Bigsby. Well, he's a local legend in the arts, a professor emeritus at UR. And worse, he's a notoriously picky judge and a massive prick. A picky prick, a terribly unfortunate combination. Well, if I don't get this thing perfect, and I mean flawless, and I know everything he's going to be looking for too, he's going to eat me for lunch. And you're so stringy and lean, it wouldn't be a nutritious lunch at all. Yes, not like you and your rabbit food salads that make you run to the bathroom immediately after. I don't think they're supposed to have that effect on you, by the way. So, you can sell your paintings there too? Yep. And what does the first place winner usually go for? I mean, it's a crapshoot. It all depends on what the artist charges. I could charge $10 or $100. But you can't change it after you win first place? Well, no. But I'm not winning first place, Fiona. Speaking of those salads, I'm kind of feeling that urge. Well, I'd really appreciate it if you left me out of the bathroom. I really don't like it when you text me from there. What's the difference? It's not like you can tell. Oh, I can tell. Oh yeah? How? I just can. You're full of crap, so to speak. I can tell that you're in there right now. Fine, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Seriously, it took you that long? If you don't want me to take you into the bathroom with me, do you want me to describe to you why it took so long? Oh, no, I guess you're right. Please, continue. Continue with what? Staring at the back of Barry's head? If that's what you want to do. I think his hair is beginning to thin up top there. Well, you know what they say, revenge is a dish best served bald. I guess we're all aging, aren't we? It's a fact of life, literally impossible to stop from happening. Well, we're on the cusp of something, aren't we? 30 is just a number, Fiona. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, but my mind thinks otherwise. My mind gnaws at me, constantly comparing me to other people. Well, haven't you figured out by now that that way gets you nowhere? No, I guess not. Maybe it will when I hit 30 for sure. Yeah, and a lot of things will. And how would you know? Your birthday isn't for another 10 months. I'm turning 30 in 6 weeks. My sisters are both way older than me, remember? Oh, that's right. You were a surprise. Yes, I was a surprise, a happy, healthy, bouncing surprise that everyone loved and still loves more than my sisters. Well, that settles it then. How else do you think I can get away with being a painter at 29? Oh no. What? What is it? I think he saw me. Who? Barry? Yes, of course, Barry. Who do you think? How do you know for sure? Was there eye contact? Not direct eye contact, but when I looked up, I'm pretty sure that he was looking at me. Or at least in my general direction. Well, then what did he do? What do you mean? Did he put his head down? Did he look away immediately? What? He just kind of casually moved his gaze off into the middle distance. Oh, I see. So he was just pretending to be sort of staring into space. Well, now he seems to be coming up with any and every excuse to look this way, dropping his napkin, dropping his spoon, an obvious fake sneeze into his elbow and a glare over its crook. Do you think he would be the type to go over to you and say anything? I mean, back in the day he would. Back then he would have no problem voicing his opinion with me. Or anyone else, if I remember correctly. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe age and time have turned him inward. At least I hope so, because I'd rather swing from the chicly bleached cedar rafters than talk to him. Fiona, have you learned nothing? Not this again. Not this? What? Self-empowerment? Yes, self-empowerment, hugging my spirit animal, touching the inner me. Whatever it is, I'm not interested. I just want to sit here, drink my cold coffee, and finish this story, okay? Hey, I got you. Make hay while the sun's still shining, right? Sure, right. So how's that painting coming along? It's... what do you think? You're picking at it, aren't you? I'm just... reassessing. See, I'm sure it's beautiful the way it is. Usually you know when it's time to stop. You usually end up regretting when you pick at something too much, remember? Yeah, but sometimes I don't, right? Maybe this is one of those times that I need to take a chance. But maybe now isn't the time either. Right before art in the park, with that professor guy judging you? I mean, maybe you should just play it safe on this one, Z. No great artist plays it safe, Fiona. We have to take risks. No risk, no reward. I hate that phrase. You're just afraid of risk. Yes, you're right. I am afraid of risk. And that's why I'm still sitting here, hiding behind this pillar instead of marching over there and saying hi to Barry, right? Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. Sure. Well, how about this? I'll make you a deal. A deal? And what kind of deal would this be? Well, since you're so adamant that I talk to Barry, I'll do it. But under one condition. And what's the condition? The condition is, you stop picking at your painting, starting today, right now, this second. No more touch-ups, nothing, not one thing. But the show isn't until Saturday. I still have time to fix just a few of the little things, don't I? Nope, no you do not. So that's the only way that I'm going to say anything to old Barry Beats over there, do you understand? But I don't understand. What do you get out of it? Well, what do you get out of me talking to Barry? The satisfaction of knowing that my best friend is taking control of a situation that she previously was powerless over. Yes, and that's exactly what I would be getting out of it too. Oh, I see. Aw, Fiona, that's so sweet. Well, are you going to do it? Can you stop messing with your painting for a few more days? And can you actually go up to Barry, smile, and tell him that you're now a successful freelance writer with a cult following? For you, yes. I would for you too. Or at least I'll go down trying. Oh my god, Z, I can't believe this first place! You got first place! Can you believe it? Well, can you? Can you? Fiona, oh my god, would you calm down, please? I already have a headache and that's a lot of punctuation. Well, aren't you just insanely excited about this whole thing? Well, I would be a whole hell of a lot more excited if I had not only charged $15 for that painting. Wait, you mean the Drizzly Blue Tuesday one? The one that came in first? Blue Tuesday morning, chance of showers, Fiona. God, how could you forget that? All right, I'm sorry. How could I? But this will at least be a good thing for your career, right? I mean, now a lot more people will be hearing about you. Yeah, I guess so, but still, I had absolutely no expectations of even coming in the top 50, much less first. It would have been nice to have been able to make a couple of student loan repayments. Well, at least all of that picking did not destroy your masterpiece. Yeah, in fact, it just made it better, and it continued to. What do you mean? I'll be honest. I said I was going to stop picking at it, but I didn't. What? You did not? But that was totally part of the deal! It wasn't part of the deal, Fiona. It was the deal. But the point of this was to try to get each other to take control of our lives. Well, I guess I'm totally out of control then. Yeah, I guess you are. You lied to me. Well, So you mean to tell me that I went over there to talk to Barry for nothing? Actually. That I went over there and had the most awkward conversation of my life, and you totally bailed on the deal? Actually, I am not telling you that at all. What do you mean you aren't telling me that? That's what happened, Z. No, it isn't. What do you mean it isn't? Because Hitchy came to see my tables today, and she told me that you never talked to him. Oh, and you know Hitchy is incapable of lying. It's almost like a condition with her. All right, well, so what? I did not end up talking to him, so big deal. Big deal? You lied to me. Yeah, and you lied to me too. Well, I guess that makes us about even then, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. At least you got first place out of it, despite the picking. Maybe even because of the picking. And look at me, right back to where I started. Writer's block and a caffeine headache. Writer's block. What now? Again, with this narcissism, Fiona, look around you. Look at all these people, all this art. Look at all the stuff that just happened to you. What, me being too afraid to talk to my ex? What's interesting about that? Everything is interesting about it. You just have to find the story, take it and run with it. So just take the slightest little kernel of an occurrence in my everyday life and turn it into popcorn? Exactly, excellent metaphor. See, you're such a writer. And you're such a picker. What? Painter. Congratulations, Z. You too, Fiona. That day, Fiona wrote her story about the occurrence at the coffee shop. Although it was way past the deadline, she knew she'd finally broken through the writer's block. Now, when suffering from the dreaded curse, she downs a quadruple espresso and half wishes she runs into someone she knew, preferably from the distant past. Z continued to show success as a painter and is now showing her work all over the city. She is now an unrepentant picker, although she can't recommend the method to everyone.